Welcome back, everybody. It's the Candid Camper, and this is the Candid Camper's trailer reactions. I got your boy Tones over here from Bad Thought Studios, and yeah, this is what we're about to do today. We're about to do a new trailer reaction to a movie that I have never even heard of. The trailer came out a couple months ago. Um, I don't. Maybe I was pulling a SpongeBob or Patrick living under a rock. Tones, what's up? Have you heard of this movie called LongLegs?
Actually, yeah, I was gonna hit you up the other day to do this trailer, but of course it's always 1,000 degrees inside your setup room, so we couldn't do it. But yeah, I've heard about it. Nicolas Cage, one of my favorite actors of all time. He's in
Liar.
he's in this movie.
Fucking lie. And that's why we're doing this on my channel. Tones is a Nicolas Cage hater. If y'all have been watching my channel,
Don't put that out in the universe, bro. I don't hate on Nicolas Cage. I just don't watch the movies he's in. Besides, was he in Swordfish or was that someone else? Never mind. I just don't watch his movies, bro. I don't watch his movies.
Oh god. And I'm a huge Nicolas Cage fan. I don't know why. I do agree with you. He's like one of those cups of tea that you have to sip just for sure. If you guys seen any of my other trailers, I've done one with him already, with Nicolas Cage, and Tones I don't think wasn't his favorite trailer, but hopefully this one can redeem Nicolas Cage and Tones can see it in a different light. I would love to do it. I have nothing about it. All I know is that it's a horror movie called LongLegs, and it's starring Nicolas Cage, and it's coming out in July. I'm excited for this. Anything Nicolas Cage is always exciting, especially horror. Come on, not his genre. Let's see what he does.
It is very different. I will say that. And like I said, I don't hate Nicolas Cage. It's just he's not one of the actors that I enjoy watching. But knowing the movies he does, horror films is not one of them. So this is going to be a very different element to his wonderful craft that he has.
Yeah, awesome. Let's pull it up. Let's see what we got.
Ready?
Let's do it. Not supposed to go outside. Don't go outside. Oh, dang. Come on.
Is it scary being a lady FBI agent?
I hate fucking kid voice in horror movies, dude.
Take a nice long look. The letter was left with the bodies. Signed with one word.
I saw a beast rise up out of the sea with 7 heads and 10 horns. And on his horns he wore 10 crowns. On each head was written a blasphemous name.
What aren't you telling me?
He'll kill and kill again.
I know you're not afraid of a little bit of dark.
Don't open that shit.
Because you are the dark.
Do you still say your prayers?
Never once. They scared me. Hello?
You could have, but you didn't. And that is that to all of this. I'll be waiting.
Oh, it's just his voice. Oh, it's just his voice. They didn't even show him. It's just his voice. What is it? Holy shit, dude!
See,
I'm not. I got
this
the
is
fucking
this is
chills.
this is why I don't go to watch horror films, because you get the dumbass who just walks in the fucking cabin in the woods by themselves in the fucking dark. You see a figure in there by yourself. Oh, let me go see what that is. No, bitch, I'm going down the street, get a fucking SWAT unit, getting the fuck in there with guns and like all that bullshit, dude. I hate it, dude. That's the one thing I hate about horror films, and it pisses me off all the time. It's like, are you dumb? Why are you going into the chainsaw room knowing there's someone after you? Like,
Chainsaw room, dude.
what the fuck are you
Oh
doing?
my god,
Like, man,
dude.
bro, I'm the worst horror film person because I think of that dumb shit, and I'm like, and I'm the dude who's in the movie theater, like, no, don't you fucking go in. Like, scream, dude. Yeah, so I'm no good at horror films,
He
bro.
go kill you.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh shit, dude.
Uh,
Shout out to what's his name, Jamie Kennedy.
yeah.
Fuck. Besides you freaking the fuck out, what'd you think of that?
Dude, I fast forwarded it on accident, dude. I fucking hit the button, dude. I mean, you could see there's a storyline there, which is cool.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? There's a history behind what's going on, which is like I said before, I like movies that do that. There's that aspect to it where the storyline could be intriguing. Of course, there's those jump scares, which fucking I hate. There's that scariness to it where it looks like something's haunted, or there's a killer out. I couldn't really decipher which one it was, if it was a killer or someone being haunted. I couldn't tell, but it looks like there's a very scary aspect to it for sure. But you see both of it there, which is something that you need for a horror film. You need a good storyline. You need a good fucking reason why people are scared. So it's there. I thought it was a good trailer. I will be going with a ton of my gangster friends to go watch this movie.
Yeah.
So if I act like a little bitch, they can let me know.
You keep your street cred. Oh, dude.
Oh, actually, I can't bring him because I wouldn't have my street cred. My street
right.
cred.
I think everyone loses in that situation.
I
I think you explained it well. You explained it well, man. I felt like it was multiple horror genres in one.
Mm-hmm.
Like it had that FBI, like Scully, you know, I'm gonna Agent Scully kind of thing. I'm gonna go down and check this thing out. But then it also had the paranormal side. Like, is that a ghost? Also had like a sinister side to it too. Like, is there the devil being at play here? But then it also had that murder, like a human person murdered. So I don't know what the fuck route they're going. All I know is that it gave me the chills, and just hearing his voice throughout the whole thing, Nicolas Cage's voice throughout the whole thing. I want to know what the fuck it is and what's in that damn room. They did a great job on that trailer to kind of capture me and want me to want more. I do think it was all over the place, but they did a good job at making it all over the place. It's like they did it on purpose. Where you see other trailers where they make it all over the place on accident, thinking they're trying to do something. This wasn't like that. They jumped around on purpose.
The only thing that I have trouble with is because we know Nicolas Cage is in this. We know what Nicolas Cage sounds like. He has one of those distinct voices where if you just close your eyes and listen to a voice, you know which one is Nicolas Cage. And if he's just a voice that people hear in this movie and you don't really see him that often, it might be funny to people. It's gonna it might not. It might rub people the wrong way because it's like that's Nicolas Cage, and it's almost like the who's the dude who plays who has a distinct voice to you? Like if you closed your eyes and you heard his voice, you know it's him or her.
I mean, fucking Roseanne.
Like seriously, if you just heard like a Roseanne just out of nowhere, just hear the voice, like it'd be hard to be like, oh, I'm scared of this motherfucker. Like you know it's Nicolas Cage. So I just hope it's not that kind of
and you're right. I didn't think of it that way, but I will. Okay, so when I heard his voice, I did think immediately of what the fuck, the last movie he did where he was a vampire, Reinhold or something weird like that.
I don't remember.
Reinhold,
the wrong motherfucker,
wrong person. But he had the same kind of voice. I don't know if it's just because he's getting older now, which I mean he is. I can't let that sit in my head though. Like I have to watch the movie to see what it's going to be, and I need to watch this now because I need to know what the fuck who he is and what he is. And I think you're right, dude. I think they're bless you. I think they're gonna fuck with us, and it's gonna be like the last 10 minutes of the movie. It's just they're not even gonna show him. It's just gonna be like a black blob in the fucking mist. But I'm okay with that as long as he's being portrayed as something spooky.
Yeah.
I think it'll be cool. Oh, and by the way, just touching up on what you said, don't go outside. Stay in the fucking house
Thank
too.
you.
Then call somebody. Unless you're gonna jump in your car and you're gonna fucking drive. But make sure you always check the fucking backseat.
Always.
Always. And she had a gun. Cool, dude. Take the gun, get in your car, dip.
Yeah, it's as simple as that. See, that's and like I said, bro, I'm just not good at like, oh wait, should she go investigate? Like in my head, I'm like, no, just.
But
like,
you know what happens, Tones? You know what happens? She ends up going down the street. Something either falls in front of her car, and then she gets out and checks, or she
Yeah.
gets the flat tire, and then she rolls up to the closest gas station, and they're all fucking people from up the street that live in the haunted house that was right next to yours, and they eat their fucking siblings, and then you're fucked again. Just drive, bitch. Drive.
Drive. If something happens, something goes in your car, run. Get the fuck out and
Yes.
run. That, like,
Keep
it's
the
simple
gun.
as that. Exactly.
Don't leave the gun.
Like,
Anyways.
That's the only thing that I am really bad at when it comes to horror films. So
Yeah.
hey guys, let us know in the comments as well. I can't be the only one who's that motherfucker in the movie theater sound, get the fuck out, don't go in there. You know, I can't be the only one, bro. So let us know in the comments for sure.
Awesome. Yeah, Tones, I like this one. What do you think? Do you think it will hold up? Would it get you into the theater?
Yes and no. The trailer was good, don't get me wrong. If I had to rate it, it'd be 7, like a 7, 7.5. You could see, like I said, you could see the storyline in it. There's a potential good storyline to it, which is something that is intriguing to me. But as far as horror films, it's very hard to keep that out of my head, where I just hope it's not one of those movies where it's like, get the fuck out of there, and then she walks in there, you know, like, is someone in here? You know, if I didn't see that in here, it looked like she just turned around and saw someone, and like in the beginning of the trailer, it didn't look like she went in there. So there's a whole bunch to kind of break down into this trailer. But as far as going to go see it in the movie theaters, I would go see it for sure. I just can't go alone. That's all.
Yeah. And I agree with you too. And I think that we're getting really loose with the term horror. I think we need to kind of reel that in, because to me this was more of a suspense. You know, and there's still like slasher. I just feel like we're kind of mixing genres again. But I would give this about a 7 to 7.5 too. I think the trailer was good. As far as it holding up later on in life after I see the movie, I don't know. I don't know. I want this to be good because I'm always rooting for my boy Nick. But that's what I call him if you didn't know. But I'm just rooting for him, man. He does some shady ass movies. Not shitty, shady. You're like, why are you doing this? And this is kind of one of those where I'm like, I thought it was gonna be different reading that he's gonna be in this, and now we're getting that. And then what you said, and not being a Nicolas Cage fan, I'm kind of sitting there with you on the same couch now. I'm like, fuck, this could be where he's just floating in there. So hopefully not. But I want this to do really well. I'm always a fan of seeing a really good movie with a good storyline, and hopefully we get it from this. So I'll probably go see this in the theaters, aka my couch. So, all right, y'all have Tones. If you can tell them where they can find you at.
Yeah, guys, go ahead and follow my YouTube channel, Bad Thoughts Studios, where we talk about movies, TV shows. We do full breakdowns of the shows and movies that we watch. We also do trailer reactions. Currently, we are doing House of the Dragon Season 2. All content, it will be on there, and my TikTok. So if you guys want to follow me on TikTok, Tones_TV, and my YouTube is Bad Thoughts Studios. And also go follow Bad Thoughts Podcast with Canada and I, where we just pretty much talk about everything. We are kind of rebranding everything with our podcast, so if you guys want to go watch our previous episodes, they are up there. But we are going to be doing some maintenance to our podcast for right now, but we do have episodes up there that are very intriguing, very cool, and I think you guys will love it.
Sweet. Thanks, Tones, and thanks for the little shout out at the end there. Yeah, Bad Thoughts podcast is still around, still live. We're just trying to figure some different stuff out, and we're also kind of focusing on our separate channels too. I think it's good to kind of have ourselves in in different locations sometimes. I feel like we were kind of not focusing on ourselves a little bit as much as we should. And I think it's been fun. And obviously it didn't work because we're still doing these shows together. So
Yeah.
it's been fun. And you're my ride or die always. And I have fun doing this with you no matter what we're doing. So I appreciate you. Go
course,
follow
brother.
Tones. I'll leave all his stuff in the link below. You can follow me too over at Bad Thoughts Podcast. Obviously, and then you can always find me over on IG too with that TheCandidCamperr with an extra R. Go ahead and like and subscribe down at the bottom, please, and thank you. And if you like seeing me do some newer content like this, newer trailers, let me know. If not, I'll stick to the old stuff, and we can watch Shutter Island. I think that's gonna be my next one. So I'll see you guys soon. Thank you. Peace.